It's lovely to meet you here by this beautiful wall of what I can only call love. It's just full of messages of love. It's extraordinary.
Yeah.
The chalk wall right below. Can we just pan up there? Look what is above us. But even higher is this kind of edifice, this crumbling edifice of government, where the people inside there will not meet the people here. When did you arrive here, Kiri?
This morning.
Yeah.
This morning about 10 o'clock. I wanted to bring my daughters out here.
Why did you want to bring your daughters so much?
I feel like they've been brainwashed into what's become of our society, and they're now afraid of me and my crazy talk.
How old are they?
They are, I've got my daughters here with me today. These two are 9, and I've got 2 older ones who wouldn't have a bar of this.
So where is the brainwashing coming from in your view? Where's this seeped into their psyche?
The darkness above us. Look how colourful all of this is, and then you zoom up and it's just...
It's very bleak.
Yeah.
The beehive is very bleak.
Yeah.
But what is it? Are they watching the news every night? Is it from their school teachers? Where's it coming from?
I'd say the news, from family who I guess have been scared into believing what's going on.
What has made you think differently from the way your wider family is looking at this? What's made you different, do you think?
Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense at all. I've recently got out of a domestic violent relationship, and I feel like I've got my power and my control back. And so my body is mine, not anybody else's.
Do you know that's a really powerful metaphor? Because a lot of people here and overseas are saying leaders are behaving as if they are in a domestically violent relationship with the people of each country. So Trudeau in Canada, definitely people are saying that about Ardern. It feels like a violence. There's a lot of gaslighting, a lot of dishonesty. Can you, having just escaped domestic violence, can you see that metaphor?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of narcissism from our own leaders.
But in what way? What are the hallmarks to you of being in a domestically violent situation?
Gaslighting.
Yeah, which is what, for people who are not aware? What's gaslighting to you?
So when you have your own beliefs or your own views on things, and your children are then brainwashed into believing that you're crazy.
Yeah. It was really interesting on TV3. I saw the Prime Minister this morning. It's Monday morning, and she normally goes on TV3 breakfast. And she would not answer one question straight. So to me, gaslighting is also that.
Yes.
You can't get a direct answer to anything.
Yeah.
So from emerging from this kind of powerlessness into your power, what is it you'd like to say to this Prime Minister if you were talking down that camera? If you look right down there and say it. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, look right down there. This is your chance.
My body is mine. My views and my beliefs are mine. And I control that for myself. Also at the moment for my kids as well. I don't want them being scared of me. I don't want them being injected with something that we don't know what the repercussions are just yet.
And as far as your children go, if you turned off the media, do you think they would come back to you? Do you think it is having that media in the corner of your room that is doing the damage?
I think it's, we've done that, and it's still, they go to school and they hear things from their friends, and I don't think so. No,
so what's
I don't think
the
so.
fear the children say they have of you?
That my talk is crazy, and so I've recently, they've had the vaccine recently, and that was their choice. Their bodies are theirs. I went through, the pros and cons of them getting it, focusing a lot on the cons, and to them that's crazy talk, Mum. And then last week my daughter, who is 9, her heart was playing up. So we ended up in hospital. Thankfully she's okay, but having gone through, we ended up in hospital. She ran tests, she had ECGs done all day But the thought that I consented to her being put in hospital terrified me. It was terrifying.
Can you tell me what the doctor's reactions were when you said, I believe this is the jab?
I was looked at like my daughters look at me, like I was crazy.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How did they explain the heart condition in a young child? What did they say to you?
So they changed. They couldn't answer, and they changed her symptoms and made it sound like she may have had meningococcal was one of the options that they assumed she had. Thankfully, she was fine after that, and then they kind of like looked at me like I was, overreacting.
What brought you here? What would you like to see come out of this coming to Parliament? What is it about it that's brought you?
No mandates.
Do you want to see this government remain in power?
No, definitely not.
Why not?
She can't even come and face the people. Nobody can, actually. And if you can't address the crowd that's here at the moment, which is not violent at all, it's loving, it's caring, peaceful, colourful, If you can't address that, then who do you stand for? That's scary.
You said you're in your power now. How long will you be willing to stand up for what you believe now?
I think for always. Until there's, I don't know, balance, I guess.
And respect.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kiri.
Yeah. So I brought my two youngest with me today, and they were terrified of coming here this morning. They thought that something bad might happen to us, and they've got here today. They've skated all day long. They've drawn on the walls. They've met beautiful people, and I think their perspectives may have changed a little bit, and I'm happy for that.